Hello everyone and welcome to our today's tutorial where we shall be looking at mail merging. And mail merging is a Microsoft Word tool which allows one to create forms, letters and envelopes by linking a data source to a main document in such a way that one creates individualized letters or forms in such a way that each letter's address is addressing an individual person. And we have a sample question here which says that a farmer's circle intends to send invoices to their customers for transportation services provided. You have been tasked to create the invoices using a mail merge feature. So this company intends to send invoices to their customers, and remember that some of the information in the invoices might be the same and others such as the address and the amount might be different. So the first part of that question is saying that we open a new blank word processing document and create the following data source, then we save it. So this is the data source or the list of recipients, and that is the first part or the first thing that we need to mail merge. And the second part of that question is saying that we open a new blank word processing document and create the following invitation letter as it appears, then we save. So this is the common information that the company intends to send to its customer. So this is the main document. So let's first look at our data source. So this is our data source and we shall first start by creating our data source. So you just open a new blank word processing document. I have already typed the data source here. It is ready. So what we shall do, we shall just save it. So we click on file, then we come to save as, then we come to desktop. Then on desktop, I have created this folder called mail merging, and we have been told to save the document as transport. So where we have the file name, we type transport. The file name is transport, then we save. And now our data source has been saved. So we can now close this and continue with our question. And the second part is telling us that we open a blank word processing document and create the following invitation letter as it appears. So we open blank word document. We can place this side by side so that we can be able to view both. So our question is telling us that to type this document as it appears, I can start typing. The topic is transport services. Then very important thing to note is that when typing the common document, any information inside the double angle brackets, these ones, we don't type that information because this information is the one that we have in the data source, and the mail merging tool will fill that information automatically. For example, for the first sentence, we shall just type to. It is in bold, remove bold, to. Then we shall omit title, name and town. Then on the second sentence, we just type dear. then we omit name, then we come down to the subject, and we shall type our document until we are done with it. So we are done with typing our main document, but before we conclude, there is this sign or this signature here. I can just show you how to sign on Microsoft Word. So to sign, we click on Insert, then we come to Shapes. Then after clicking on Shapes, we select this one here. It's called Scribble. We click on it, and after clicking on it, we come where we want to sign and click the left mouse button. Immediately when we press down, not clicking, we press down the left mouse button, our cursor will change to a pen. Then we shall sign with our mouse, and after finishing signing, we now release the left mouse button. So let me press my left mouse button and look at my cursor. So I have now pressed my left mouse button and my cursor is now a pen. So I use my mouse to sign. Then after finishing, I release, and now my signature is appended, and there are properties that you can change. Let me just change the color to black. So that is how we sign in Microsoft Word. Then after the signature, we have a name, a roadie, then transport officer. And we are done with our main document. So we have been told to save the document as invite in the next exam folder. Remember that we shall save it in our mail merging folder. So we click on File, Save As, then our mail merging folder. Then we save it as invite, and now our main document has been saved. So now according to the question, now we are ready to go because we have our data source or the list of recipients, and now we have the main document. So now our first question, which was our topic for the day, is saying that we merge the transport data source with the invite document, and we save the merged document as trans invite in the next exam folder. So let's dive into it and look at how we merge a data source with a main document. Before we continue, make sure you click the like button, you subscribe to our channel, and you click the bell to get notifications. So to merge a main document with a data source, we open our folder which contains both. This is our data source, then this is our main document. Remember that we are opening the main document and not the data source. So we double click on the main document to open it, and our main document has been opened. So now let's start on mail merging, and to mail merge, we click on mailings. Then we come here where we have start mail merge. We click on this drop down arrow here. Then we come and choose the last option, step by step mail merge wizard. Click on that one. Then now the mail merge wizard is opened here. The first step is telling us we do what? We select the document type. We are sending letters, and letters is already selected, so we just click next. Then we are told to select the starting document. We shall use the current document, and that option is already selected here. So use the current document is already selected, as you can see. So we just click next to select recipients. So now here we are told to select recipients, and there are options here. We are told to use an existing list, select from Outlook contacts, or we type a new list. We shall not type a new list or select from Outlook contacts. We shall use an existing list. Remember that this is the list that we had typed previously. So we click here because the use an existing list option is already selected. Now, if that option is selected, we click browse now to select our list of recipients, and after clicking on this icon, it will automatically take us to our computer's storage. Then now we locate our folder from desktop. Our folder is mail merging and our data source is transport. So we click on it, then we click open. Now you can see that our data source is open. Now here you can make some changes. For example, if you don't want one recipient to receive the letter, you can just uncheck their name. But for us, we want all the recipients to receive, so we just leave it as it is and click OK. And as you can see, our data source has been imported from desktop mail merging. Then we click next to write our letter. So now we are here on writing our letter, and writing our letter is just inserting what we omitted that was inside the double angle brackets. For example, we have title, name, town, name, then amount. So by writing a letter, we shall just be inserting that, and what we should insert first is title. So we come where we should insert title and place our cursor there. Remember that title is next to true. So we bring our cursor there and we space. So we should insert title there. So to insert title, we click on more items. And as you can see, we have all the folder headings here. So we select title and click insert. And as you can see, title has been inserted. So we close and click on the space to space title from the next item that we shall insert. And the next one is name. So we come to insert name. We come again to more items. We click on name, insert, then click close. The next item is town, and town is below name. We format that. Go to the next line, then we click on tab again. Then we shall insert our town there, more items. Click on town, insert, then close. Then after dear we have name. So we bring our cursor after dear, insert name there, so more items, name, insert, close. Then we have amount just somewhere here. So you are kindly reminded to pay Kenya shillings amount. So let's insert amount. We click again on more items, amount, insert, then close. And now we are done with writing our letter. And now mail merging feature will take the title, name, town, name, and amount in the first row and fix it in these spaces so that that becomes the letter to the first recipient. It again picks the second row and fixes the same. So let's click next to view our letters. Now, as you can see, now our titles, name, and town has been replaced with the name in the first row, who is Mrs. Farida from Nakuru, and she is expected to pay 25,000, as you can see here in the data source. So the mail merging feature has now picked this row and inserted it where we have our title, name, and amount. So here, this is recipient number 2. We can click on this arrow to check recipient number 3. You can see the addresses are changing. Recipient number 4, the addresses are changing. So now our data source has been combined with our main document. So we click next to complete the mail merge. Then we click on print to save our mail merge document in our computer. Then we want to save all the records, so all is selected. We just click OK. Then, because we don't have a printer, we shall just print it to PDF, and that option is already selected. So we just click OK. Then now we select where we want to save it. We want to save in the same folder as the others. So we just open, and the name of the merged document, we have been told merge the transport data source with the invite document and save the merged document as trans-invite. So our name should be trans-invite. So we just come and type the name as trans-invite. Then we click save. And now we are done with mail merging, and our merged document has been saved in our folder. So from our folder, you can see now we have trans-invite document. Let's open and see. Now you can see the first page is addressed to Mr. JD, who is from Mombasa. Then the second page is addressed to Miss Frida from Nakuru. The third page is addressed to a different person. So if now we were to send these letters, we would just print them, and each page is a letter addressed to a certain person. So that is how we mail merge a main document and a data source in Microsoft Word. Let's meet in our next tutorial. This is Dev Code Tutor. In case of any question, just reach us through our contacts in the description section.